Okay. Sorry, y'all. Hello, hello. I figure I'll let him lay here until people start to show up. Hello, everybody. Come on. Salem, you gotta go. Hello, hello, hello. Just waiting for everybody to kind of start trickling in. I hope you guys are having a good day. We have a little visitor. Can you look up? This is Salem. Say hey, Salem. Yeah, no, look right here. No, the camera's right there. Hi, Pam. Hey, Jessica. Oh, it's okay if you don't make it. Hey, Taylor. Thank you guys for joining. I'm going to hop in here real quick. I'm trying to get this gentleman to move. So come here. Come here. Ugh, come here. All right. Love you, buddy. But you got to go. Okay. Woo. How's everybody? Right before I go live, he decided to walk his little happy self right into the line of the video. Okay, so on our last live, we talked a little bit about inks and like what techniques they're good for. And I thought I would play with some today at the beginning part of our live. And then after a while, we'll go to the actual doing of the layout. Okay. I have a stamp here because I wanted to show a little bit of that as well. Let me get some. Yeah, this is a little scratch. We're going to stamp on craft, and I'm using Vicky Boutin. It's foundations paper that was a small foundations pad. And I don't even remember when I got it, but it was perfect for what we're about to do. So I'm like, let's do it. One more thing. Let me just get off the Wi-Fi so I can make sure we don't have any issues. Okay. All right. So I hope you guys have had a good day. And we're going to go ahead and hop in. Okay. So a lot of times people want to know about stamping, right? So we're going to start there because that's something we can do real quick. And then we'll start playing with the different techniques. All right. And I think I have, yes, a block here. Okay. So I'm just going to grab probably like 2 of these little mugs. I think Gina used this stamp set from Catherine Pooler. So we're going to use it for our demonstration tonight. Actually, what I'll do is I'll leave the 1 cup and then I'm going to do one of the sentiments. And this is Warm Winter Wishes. So we're going to use that. Okay, so this is also a brand new stamp. You can do a couple of things. You can rub your fingers on them. You can, I just go ahead and stamp and just do like a tester sheet myself. But there's a lot of different ways that you guys can kind of just get your stamps ready to go. So we have 2 different archival inks. This one is the Ranger when they use black soot for the archival ink. And then Catherine Pooler's Midnight, which is also an archival ink. Then we have her dye inks. I'm just going to use the 2 new colors. I have On the Lake and With an Olive. And then I got the same color and the distress or the oxides and the regular distress inks. And then these 2, I have VersaFine Clair, which is a pigment ink, very similar to the oxide inks. And then we also have a Versamark. Okay. So to get stamping first, I want to try these because a lot of people always want to know, can you stamp with oxides or with the regular inks? So we're going to play test a little bit. So let's take the oxide. And we're going to stamp. And I'm probably going to wind up stamping twice, like I said, on the white and then on the craft. So you can see the difference. We'll just press down. Hello, Beatrice. Thank you for joining. Hey, Amy. I'm glad you were able to find me. All right, we're going to just do it one more time. And we'll do it here on the craft. Okay, so we have, and I'm going to make little notes here so that we know this was oxide. Okay, I'm going to try and hold these up. And you can see it's stamped pretty clear. That's the first time I ever used this stamp. And the oxide looks really good on both the white and the craft. Okay. Now we're going to, let me see. Of course I didn't bring, oh no, I do have a paper towel. I was like, I know I brought some paper towel. Okay. And then where is my, I like to use my Brutus Monroe spray, but I'm getting down. So I'll be doing another order from Michelle. Because I think there's still some on the website. So I'm going to try and get some of this. This is that honeysuckle squeaky clean. I use it on everything. It says it's for brushes, but I clean it with my stamps. I clean my desk with it. Shoot. It's really good. Okay. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Oh, are you talking to Pam? Oh, yeah. No, I'm good, B. All right. So this one is the regular distress ink. So let's stamp with that. Now, the distress ink on the craft should show up interesting because the thing with oxides is they kind of sit on top, right? Because they're working like a pigment ink. And sometimes dye inks, the regular distress inks, they don't work as well on colored cardstocks because they kind of they seep into the cardstock. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. We'll see how this one does. And it wants to prove me wrong today. All right. So we got that. And I'm going to get a little bit more of the cleaning. Okay. And then we're going to put, I'll put Reg Distress. Uh-oh. No. You guys, you won't believe this. Come on. No. You can't come up here. Oh my God. Oh no. It did not give you shingles again, B. Stop it. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Okay. Oh my God. I'm praying for you, B. Okay. So now we're going to play with the archival. So with Catherine Pooler inks in general, these are foam, right? So you got to be careful how you ink them because if you press too hard, it's going to go everywhere. And with the stamp sets, you just have to be careful. So sometimes if it's small, this is a little bit smaller, I'll just take the pad and go tap, tap, tap. Because it allows me to be able to do it without making too much of a mess. Like I can be gentle with it. And then we're going to do it again. Okay. So on here, I'm going to put CP arc. So that way we know it's archival, and CP arc. Now let's see when we try to clean this off. Hold on. Whew. I know. You know what? It very rarely happens. Usually they look horrible. And it, of course, when I'm trying to demonstrate, it wants to do good. So now I am glad this happened. Okay. So I'm cleaning off this stamp. And you can see it's still stained. Can you see it? Now, I do have a chamois. Let me get my chamois. This is what happens to my chamois. I get it nice and wet, and then it like dries because I don't keep it in anything. Let's see if we can get some life into it. Some life. Hold on. Yeah. Just to make sure I did clean it good. Yeah. And then we can always, just to make sure, it's a little bit still on there, but it's fairly clean. Okay. But no matter how hard I clean, it's not going to take away. It almost like, it basically just stains it, but you'll still be able to stamp it, as you'll see, with other inks, and it's not going to bring that color. Now this one is the stress, and these ink pads, because they're more like the felt, you can stamp any way you want because sometimes they feel like they're dry. I don't know if you guys ever feel that way. All right. Okay. I mean, all of these are stamping really well. This is like never happens. I'm like, where's the messing up? Okay. I guess we thank our lucky stars. Let's start cleaning that. Okay. A little bit still there. There's a faint little ghosting, so there's still some on there. All right. So let's try a regular dye ink. Oh, I got to put on here. This is a distress arc. Yeah. Okay, real quick. I think we'll just use the one color because it'll just be easier. And you see how I got some of the ink inside there because I pressed too hard. Tap, tap, tap. That's all you're doing with the ink, the Catherine Pooler inks. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. And then let's clean. All right. So we did the distress, the archivals, and the On the Lake. So CP dye. CP dye. Now, this one, the Pigment Ink Versaclear. This is probably the ink I use the most and the most on my phrases. So when I'm doing stamping a sentiment or I don't know, what would you call it? Like happy birthday. Oh wow. It was wet. Hold on. This bottom part was still a little wet. We'll try it again. I'll come back to it. I want that to dry. Okay, Versaclear. And then let's do one more. I'm going to stamp one more place. There we go. That's better. And then I'm not going to stamp with Versamark because it's clear. There's no point in doing that. So this is going to be Versa Clear. Okay, so let's grab this. So I'm going to hold it up as close as I can. Hopefully it'll focus. Come on. Focus. Okay, that's as best as I can get it. Now this one, you can see right in there, this is still the Versaclear. It was a little wet in here on the stamp, so that's why I didn't stamp fully. But for the most part, they all have a nice crisp image. The Stress Archival is more of a lighter black, whereas the CP, because her inks are so juicy, you can see it's much dark, like a richer black, you know. And then the Versaclear is also a darker black as well. So to me, I would use CP or I would use Versaclear. My personal feeling, you know what I mean, because of the intensity of it. Oh yeah, Taylor, I can take pictures and post in the group. I can definitely do that. And then here they are on craft. And look at that CP archival. Yeah. Hers is the brightest on the craft, I think. I like hers. Okay. So now on certain ones, the Versaclear and the Stress, the oxides. Okay. So the oxide and the Versaclears, they tend to stay wet longer. Okay. So in that instance, on ones that you can, and I forgot to grab my heat embossing, but technically we could heat emboss with these colors, with this one, with the oxides, because these stay wet longer. If you do it too soon, sometimes you can I'm trying to see if it'll do it because it has been a minute, but it did it a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of smudged a little because it hadn't fully dried. So with those, you have to be careful, okay? Because if it's wet, forget about it. And just to show, just because it doesn't have to be a big test, I just want you to see. So if you stamp and then immediately start touching, can you see it? It kind of looks smudgy because I immediately, as soon as I did it, I started rubbing. But it can be messy. Okay. So let me clean this real quick. And since some of this stuff has dried, what we're going to do, I have a couple of markers that I want you guys to see real quick because this is something we can do real quick. Okay. So I got, this is, because I just looked it up. What is this one? Is this one alcohol? I think all these are alcohol based. Yeah. So these are all alcohol-based markers. And then I also have some watercolor ones, okay? So when it comes to alcohol markers, you want to use, well, I guess once it dries, really, you can kind of use anyone. But let's just do little parts, okay? Because we're going to play. This is our play. And what I'll do, Taylor, is if I mess this up, I'll do the stamps again and post it on because I want to see what the alcohol marker does with each one. And we'll do it in different spots. So on this bottom part here, we're going to color with the oxides. And then the regular distress. I'm just coloring the bottom too, because I want to see what it's going to do, if it's any reaction. Oh, I guess I didn't have to color that one. Okay, don't have to worry about that one. And we'll do the same thing over here. So these all have had time to sit and dry, right? So you can see, you can color, and everything is kind of staying where it's supposed to. Nothing is bleeding, right? That's because everything has had time to dry. When it comes to, is it dye inks? I think it's dye inks. Let me see. I'm just going to make a little mark. No, I think dot inks are fine. It's been so long since I've markered. You guys don't even know. You don't even know. I need to get back into it because I used to love to watercolor. And now I very rarely do it. I think, you know what it is? I know what it is. Because it's not doing what I want it to do. I think it's Vicky Bouton's paper. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that, B. But I was trying to show the blending with the alcohol, and it's not bleeding. They used to, it would bleed. Nope. Yep, nope. All right, boo. Okay, so let's do this then. Let's grab one of these. Now, these I got from Altenew, but they're just watercolor markers. And then on this one, this is Autumn Blaze. And what we'll do is we'll just color in here. So on certain ones, because it's watercolor, you do run the risk of it reactivating. I was trying to see if I could get it, because that's a regular distress, and then this is the oxides. He called me up and asked me out, and I said yes. Later that night, he picked me up, and on our way to dinner, he pulled over. Let's see. Stopped the car and said, "Can I have your permission to..." This one is the archival. She said, "Sure." And then he pulled out a ring and asked me to marry him. After only one kiss? I knew she was one. Okay. And then the dye ink. I thought he was anymore. Best decision I ever made. I've never heard of anything like that happening. And Versaclear. I can't even believe it. I take you out off the street. I give you a hot meal every day. So you can see. Okay, so I want you, I don't know if it's going to show as well, but do you see how these are a little bit muddier? It's not a very bright orange, whereas like on this one, the archival, it kind of looks like a brighter orange. You guys see that? And like on the dye inks. And then the oxide, because it's reactivated, I think it made it a little muddier. Yeah. But let's do this real quick because I want to show. Just give me a second. Okay, so the other cool thing with these inks is if you have a water brush with water, you can reactivate on the dye inks and do some light coloring, right? But on these, you have to hit them really fast, right? Because like once they hit the paper and they start to seep in, they start to dry. Whereas, let's do, I don't want to cross-contaminate the dye and the distress. Hold on. Okay. Now this one, hopefully it'll move more. Why don't we just do it in the morning? Okay, so I'm just using plain water and taking the stamp ink and coloring this in. Okay, so you can see on Catherine Pooler's, it did move a little bit. It moved a little. And the Versaclair, it moved very lightly. But on the oxide, look at that. It almost looks like I colored it in, right? And you can do that anywhere you want the color to move. Okay. Color in the handle, right? Perfect. Now, let's say I want to show you this real quick. So with Catherine Pooler's, if you press on the lid, color will go on the inside, and then you can use it better as a watercolor this way. Okay. So the thing with these inks is like there's all these different ways you can use the same technique, right? On the distress ink, I was able to pull it right from the stamp image. On this one, there just wasn't enough ink there to kind of move around. So I just grabbed ink from the pad and I can do the same exact thing. Right? So we're still getting the watercolor effect. And a lot of times that's one of the best parts about dye inks and really the oxides, because the oxides is one of those interesting ink combinations because it's both like dye and pigment. That's why they're so fun to play with. Okay, so we got that and we'll put that back. Okay, so how you guys feeling? We like that? So we can watercolor, we can stamp, and then if I had thought ahead, we could heat emboss using this because I've used this before, and you can use any color. Obviously, with the stress oxides, you can always use your the embossing powders. What are they called? Oh, I can't think of them right now. But the ones that come in all the colors. So you could use that to pump up the color because it's more translucent than a typical um, embossing powder. It doesn't work very much. It's similar. Okay, I'm trying to get the words out. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna move these inks so we can get to, because what time is it? Oh, it's 8:30. Yep. I want to get to the layout for tonight. And I've done stuff with heat embossing on layouts and stuff before. Using my Versamark ink and then using gold embossing powder on layouts. I did one for one of the challenges that we just finished up. Okay, so our little fun experiment. And then for tonight, you guys, I'm going to move this. Ooh, I got to clean it. I didn't use the word stamp, but we can play with it some more on another live if you want and do just the word stamping. Because I don't know. It must be the weather that everything stamps so perfectly. Because I'm telling you, it usually doesn't. And then this is the mat that they just came out with for the glass mat. I put my glass mat to the side recently. I've been trying to work without it to see if it makes the video a little bit brighter. But this mat stayed down really good. Okay, so let's move this. And the photo, I just had it. No, where did I put the photo? You guys. Oh, here it is. So this is the photo I'm going to be working on today. I went to a meeting at work, and one of the managers in trainings who we had at our store, I got to visit her new store as a manager. And so this is a picture of us. And I decided to use the Chamel line again because I've been kind of digging it. So I'm going to pull that out and pull out some of the bits. I'm not sure exactly which thing or sentiment I may want to use. I think I've already used that. And let's see, we'll use the sticker. And we got some of these and some of these. All right. And right now, I'm just keeping this all in an iris container so I can keep it all together. And I got the 12 by 12 paper bag, but I'm still working with the Happy Scrappy. Okay. So let's put this to the side. And as you can see, I didn't pull out anything, but I do have an idea in mind for a layout. Okay. Okay. So let's look real quick. Oh, I love that specialty paper. With the cameras. I don't know what I'm going to use that one for. I just keep looking at it. This one, I love it. Okay. I like the stripes. I don't mind that. That could be fun. Ooh, this one's good too. This has a little bit more yellow, but it's very faint, so we might be able to use that. And then let's see. Oh, I like this one with the hearts. Because she did have some peachy in it. So I don't know. Maybe we need to do something like that. And then let's see. Because we got light. Should we use a little bit of dark? Or maybe I should grab a wood grain. What do you guys think? Oh, that one's pretty. I like the clouds. That is some blue. What do you think? Oh yeah, I'll show the camera paper. Hold on. This is a vellum specialty paper, and it has some gold accents. I think it will be better. Hold on. It'll be better to see it out of the plastic. There you go. Is that better, Amy? And then they got the light. I love the gold. It's so pretty. And actually, I'm more tempted in cutting out the different cameras. And I'm not a fussy cutter, but that would be really cute. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to do these three. And then maybe we can do something like that with the clouds. Yeah. Let's do that. So what we'll do is we'll grab a piece of white and we'll use that for our base. Ooh. Are you guys okay? I hope I didn't hit anything. I hit my keyboard by accident. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I think it came, if you got the Happy Scrappy bag, it came inside that. And then I didn't on this one, but usually I grab two because, you know, one to cut up and one to still admire type thing, because that's how I roll. I like to hoard things sometimes, especially that one. That one is so pretty. And it could work on any collection, you know. Now I'm using the white marshmallow to be a little bit stronger than the pattern paper. I could have just done the layout right on top of that, but I want a little bit of weight to it. Okay, so let's do that. And I think what I'll do is I'm gonna cut this one to 7. And then on the other side, I'm going to use these two. And I think what I'm going to do, yeah, I think I want to cut about 4. No, I'm going to cut 5 on this one. And I'm going to do this one at the 4. Okay. So you guys getting excited? Everyone around my boss, who's my friend at work, she wants to put up her Christmas tree already. We had to put it up at work already. So you guys already ready for Christmas? See, I'm kind of not jaded, but I love fall. And I always feel like we get shortchanged with fall because everything just jumps right to Christmas. So I'm thinking we're going to do something like that. It's going to be more even, okay? Something like that. And then we can do our things. Yeah, oh, that'll be so cute. Oh, you just bought that sheet, Amy. Oh, okay. It's worth it. It really is. Okay. All right. So let's start laying this down because I think that's going to be what we're going to do. I love doing layers. This is probably my go-to. I probably use it the most, the kind of style or layout, sketch, however you want to. It's always my go-to. I like that you can get more papers and like patterns on it. So whenever I don't get a chance to like look for something else, it's usually what I go to. And using our favorites, art glitter glue. Okay. Okay. We're just going to lay that right on top, line it up. Okay. And then we're going to work on this. So I know I want, I got to get my jagged edges. I got to do some tearing. If I'm going to do the layers, I want the jagged edge. Okay. Okay. And then let's go ahead and tear this one. And you can ink your edges if you want. For me, sometimes I like the white edge as is because it does the separation of the patterns for me. But if you want to do a little bit of distressing, you can do that too. Okay, so let's do this. I love this paper too. Look at that pattern. Isn't it pretty? Oh. And then let's just go wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. Okay. All right. And then we're going to just curl up a little bit. And I like that because then you get a little bit of that underneath pattern. All right. So when we go to put this one down, at the edges, the top and the side, I'm going to go close to the edge. Okay. On the bottom, I'm going to go up a little bit so I'm not right on that piece. So if there's anything we want to stick underneath, add it from when we go through our bits and stuff, then I want to make sure I have room where I can kind of lay it and not have to worry about lifting up because I put down to be permanent. I don't I'm not good at that. Like not doing a lot of tape so you don't pick it, you can pick it back up. Yeah. Okay. And then again, you can do bigger pieces. I'm not sure exactly where the photos are going at this point, but you just lay them up. And then that way you get your different layers. Fun. Okay. Now, let's get our little cutter. I've been trying to use it more. Makes it a little bit easier for cutting these photos. All right. And I'm thinking something like this. Okay. Let's go through our embellishments. All right. Am I missing anything? Okay, no. Trying to make sure I don't miss any comments. Okay. Ooh, I like the blue. It's a little bit big though. Let's see. Okay. Stay curious. Oh, happy day. Let's see. We might be able to put something like that behind it. Do what you love, love, love. We're at work. I can do this. Love this life. Do we love this life? I don't know. It's in the orangey theme, so I might use it. I like this ticket. We might have to use it. Okay. I like those frames, but we may have to use them for another thing. Oh, ain't they cute? We might have to use them. Since we're kind of like hugging and then they're walking. That was cute. We're going to have to maybe try and incorporate that. And then let's see. Could we do something with these two? No. But I think I can do something with this. Okay. And then like that. All right. And we can use maybe some of the stickers. I love the butterflies. And of course, a birdie. I don't know what the sentiment is yet. Or what the title is, I guess I should say. That's so funny. When I was talking about like the cards doing the oh guys, bear with me because my brain is frizzed. Oh, this was from Sweet Rush, but some of the stuff I used on another layout because I like it, like the gold. Love this. Excuse me. Yeah, they have some good stuff that you can use. And you'd be surprised, but it does kind of go. So I had it in there. And of course, we got our puffies and we have our words. I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me with a title. Put your thinking caps on. Because I know I'm going to need some help. I don't know what the title of this thing. I should say work BFF. Work friends. I don't know. I think if I had to work on anything, it would be titles. Because I never can think of a title. Oh, happy day. I don't know if that could work. Let's see. Oh, that's a good one. Maybe I don't do this. And I do You Make Me Smile. We're both smiling. That might be an option. And we got some clouds. This one's a pink cloud. Ooh, I like the camera idea too. All about me. And there's someone else in the photo. I don't think that'll work. That's cute. And it's peachy. Oh, Friends is good. I know, Pam. It is so hard to come up with titles. I'm like, together. Oh gosh. That's why I kind of like the ones where I forget. You guys have seen them. I have one right here that I had got. Oh, where is it? Oh, I think I put it up. Oh no. You know, like these. I love these because it takes the title out of the equation because this is the title. So I always love getting those because it takes the pressure off. I'm like, all I gotta do is back it and put it on my page. What? Love it. Okay, so I think we're gonna use this. And what I may do is like create a little cluster, maybe here. Maybe I'll do it on this side. Like that. With my buddies here. Like a little area. And then we got our You Make Me Smile, which is now the title. And then, of course, I'm going to have to use the butterfly. And maybe instead of that. If I do the camera with that. Like You Make Me Smile. Something like that. Do we like that? I could still use some sticker stuff too. I'm not done with looking through that, but for the start, I think that's good. Oh, work fam. I like that too. I like that too. We're gonna marinate. We're gonna marinate. And I'm gonna use our little sun buddies here and put them down here on the bottom. Instead of having it in the upper part, I'm gonna do a little thingy here. Can you guys believe it? In like what? A week? We'll be almost getting ready for Thanksgiving. I'm not ready for that. I can tell you right now, I ain't ready for that. I think we're gonna do like that. And let's get I forgot to bring it out. We're gonna bring out our 6x8 pad so we can mat our photos. Look at that. I love this pad. I wanted to see if they have, because I know they have the flowers. And that's peachy. I'm just looking through, trying to look through quick. I know they repeat, but I didn't start at the beginning. I love that one. I wish this was more of the wood grain. I like this one too. I got cats jumping all over the place. If you hear anything, it's them. I can't with them. You know what? It's okay. I'm just going to do it. Because you're not going to see a whole lot of it. Because I'm going to be cutting it, so you can see just a little bit. Peeking out. Okay. So we're going to do 4. And then, hold on. Are you okay? I think I'm asking the cat like he's going to answer me back. Bless you. Okay. You okay? I don't know what he's doing. Okay. Okay. I think he calmed down. He's okay. It sounded like he was like trying to sneeze, cough. Which means I'm probably going to get a fur ball a little later. It sounded like he was trying to work through something. Okay. Yeah, it is like a backward sneeze. I'm like, you okay? Like I'm expecting him to answer too. Like, I'm talking to you. I know it didn't sound right. All right. We're going to get this put together here. Okay, so let's do this. Normally, I would pop these up, but I'm going to go ahead and put them down. All right. And this I can just put on top. Yeah. Okay. So I know it's done as far as the winners and everything's been pulled, but how many did everybody get done for the challenges? This is mostly my little scrapbook store crew on tonight. Did you guys get a lot done? I was proud of myself. I actually was left with only 6, and I probably could have got them down. But you know when you have like time is running out and you're trying to make something happen, it's like all creativity goes away. I was like, man, I could have done that. I could have got it. Okay. And then what I'll do is oh my gosh. I don't know what they are doing. I have a little armoire in my craft room, and the 2 cats are playing on top of it right now. I'm like, y'all were resting before I went live. What happened to those cats? See, my black cat is like, yeah, but you shooed me away, so. Now you're stuck with me here. Okay. Now, when stuff like this happens, what I like to do real quick is just kind of make a slit because it's like it won't let my wings kind of bend. So if I just cut that little piece out, now I can have like they're flying, you know? So I'm going to put just a little bit of glue here on the edge. And I'm going to go like that. And then let it dry. Okay. And then we'll put this down. Now the cool part is when you go to put this in your albums, you can just flatten that and it'll be okay. And if you take it back out, you can just fluff it up when you show it to people. Well, it's okay. Oh, these cats are gonna be okay. So we got that. So let's add some stuff. I love these 3D like stickers. I love them. So we can do something like that. I like the fact that they have small ones. This one's a little bit bigger. And then that adds a little bit of something there. And these 2 technically go together because it says you must have rain to make rainbows. I think that's cute. I'll save that for a page that I actually use rainbows on. Let's see what else we got. Let's take out the sticker sheet real quick. And we can add some of the sticker butterflies. Oh, I put this under here. Woohoo! But we can live that. Put that there. Okay. That way it looks like it's like peeking out from underneath. I like that, doing that kind of thing too. So we got our 3 butterflies. And I may even put, ooh, he's landing weird. I'm going to try one of the other ones. So we got that. Oh, we can put some hearts. Excuse me. I'm about to throw something at these cats. Okay. I like that today too, because that was a specific day. But ooh, maybe we can use one of these. Let's see. Happy times. I like this one that says today and it's blue. So we're going to put that up there. Okay. And then let's see. And then I just add a few things here. Trying to see what. Oh snap! Gotta use that. Should I put it? I think I'll put it over here. A little oh snap, because we did a little snapshot. And I'm gonna put another heart over here. Oh my birdie. Because we got hearts on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put one there. And since there's 2, that way I keep with my odd. Okay. So we got our 1 camera there. I love the little sentiments. Oh, in a few minutes. Okay. But I think we're good. Okay. I think we're good. We're good with that. I'm good with that. So we have our hearts. Do we think we need any foam? Any more gold? I got a little bit of gold. The little extra bits are kind of fun to use sometimes, you know? Because I do like using, you know, having some hearts. There's a pink one. Where's the other? This is one. So we got those 3. And then we can even use some of these round ones. Right? Add some color, some interest. And then I love this purple. Let's use that. You know, we could add them all around, do little things like that. Okay, so I didn't add more gold, but that's okay. And then let's get to splatters. Thank you guys for being so patient. Okay. Because I really wanted to share some of that with you, with the inks and stuff like that. And we can always go over it again. Like I said, showing the actual techniques. Now, what I like about this is that on this lighter paper, you're really going to see the splattering, which will help tie in the gold that we used. Okay. And then we're going to get the black soot. The one with all the handles and boxes. That's the one. Mm-hmm. And as the only full-time RP on staff besides yourself, what I was wondering. You want that office? Unless the handles needed more. Well, you know, that's not my purview, really. Well, you are a green leader. So you would know. Okay. And then, because I still have it on my desk, I'm going to use the coral from Heidi Swapp. I turned the camera on. Oh, I did. Is that from the ink, from the splatter? Did I do that? No. Oh, you did 7 or 8, B? One sad little layout. Oh, no. Beatrice did 1. Pam did 7 or 8. Okay. Hey, sometimes it's a win. Even that 1 can be a win, you know? Because life be crazy sometimes. And this will just tie in that peach. That peachy look. Oh my God, these cats. Will y'all sit down somewhere? Okay. All right. And there we have it. Oh, yes. As soon as they know, it's time for them to rise and shine. Yep. All right. So there's our layout using the Chamel main character collection. Now, I do believe if it's not in there now, I'll probably just text Michelle. Check it out under the designer deals, because I know she has plenty of this collection. And I have to say, as someone who doesn't normally use a lot of Chamel, I am really liking this collection. I'm really liking this collection. I want to do some more, so you're probably going to see it come out again. And yeah, so thank you guys. And Amy, if you're still on, I will try and I'll either redo this so that way we have a clear one without all the colors on it, and post it to the scrapbook layouts and more page, and then that way you guys can see like how they work on craft and how they work on regular paper. I did that at Jessica's speed. I know I was only a little bit over. In 30 minutes, I was like, and I prepped nothing. So win-win. All right, you guys, if you have any comments or questions, if you're watching the replay, please leave them down below. I'll be glad to answer them for you. Oh, thank you, Taylor, for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys so much. Today is the anniversary of me losing my mom, and so it was a little sad, and it was nice to come home from work and be able to craft and hang with you guys. So thank you all for being here with me. I hope you have a great night. I think Tisa is live tomorrow. Let me see. I think it's Tisa, because I remember getting a link. Hold on. Oh, come on, cover photo. Yes. So Tisa will be live tomorrow at 7:30. Oh, thank you, Pam. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. You don't even know. You guys help keep me centered so much. But yeah, so Tisa's going to be live tomorrow, so you guys will have that. And then it looks like Sarah will be on Friday, and then the design team is going to be live on Saturday night. So all of us who can get together are going to be on a live all at one time. It's going to be so much fun, because I always enjoy our Zooms when we do for the crops. So this is going to be nice. All right, you guys, I don't want to keep you any longer. Enjoy your evening, get some rest, and I hope you have a blessed week. All right, have a good night, everybody. And the cats say bye. They're actually going to go lay down now. Now that the live is over, they're laying down. Don't you just love it? All right, you guys. Bye.